15 Vlogmas. What the heck? So buzzing. I've got a wee bit of a croaky throat because I was yapping all day at work. At a speaking role, so I was yapping like every minute for the whole 7 hours. And then we went to Christmas markets, and because I have really bad sensitive auditory, I shout when I can't hear because I can't hear myself speaking, and I've just been shouting and now my throat is croaky, but it's okay. My nan's gonna kill me because I've just washed my hair and I'm going out, so she's gonna kill me because obviously you're not supposed to go out with your hair wet because it can cause you to get ill. I'll shut it up, just so it's not too bad. But we need to go to Costco, and then we're going to Starbucks to try their festive drink. So well, that is the festive sprinkle in this video. We still have Doh Doughnuts left because we didn't drink them last night. We didn't eat them last night when we got in. So we finished the pizza off that we had the other day, but we never finished the donuts, so we'll get the donuts eaten. Okay, so I got the toffee nut latte and Luke got
the caramel waffle latte.
Loving the cups. Look at the cups, how cute. Loving the colour palette. Yeah, it tastes the exact same as it did last
year. Yeah. I feel like actually I wasn't loving this one. Yeah. And I don't know if it's maybe just the caramel itself, but actually I think it's more likely I think the person that made it just over syruped it. I think it's got too much syrup and it tastes kind of weird. I like the Abby's one. Abby's one's actually really nice.
It is very nice. I couldn't get the caramel waffle because I think maybe the caramel pieces they put on it has dairy, whereas this one didn't. But it's the same. It's the same drinks. Yeah. However, they've added a lot more cold drinks.
Yeah, they keep adding in cold drinks, and it's like, this is crazy because if you live in like Northern Europe, like you're just not going to be drinking a cold drink this time of year.
Literally. Like, the only time I would really drink a cold drink during this time is when I'm stuck inside a Starbucks that has the heating like full blast and I'm Milton John. But other than that, I'm more likely to go for a hot than I am a cold. So, yeah, so we're going to eat the rest of the donuts that we didn't eat yesterday. That's our lunch. Okay, so we have the winter berry and the maple pecan. However, the winter berry stuff is up there. Let me see if I can scrape it down onto it. We won't judge this donut too harshly, considering it's 2 days later
and we also
it's crushed. It looked lovely when we first bought it. Okay, so we've just cut it open and oh my goodness, this is stuffed to the gills. I am so buzzing. This is absolutely amazing. This is what you're asking for when you have a donut. This is what you want the filling to be like. We've just had the winter berry. Oh my goodness, I think that's going to be our favourite, like, out of all 4 donuts.
That's amazing. You know, it was obviously, as you've seen, very filled, you know, really forward with that, and it actually had granulated sugar on the outside.
Yes.
And all too often I find donuts have powdered sugar now these days, but it really takes you back to that, like, you know, dodgy fairground donut.
Yeah.
You know, I used to get them up at like M&D's and they just pour
so
sugar
good
on the bag, and it was...
Also, you wouldn't have had this experience because you didn't eat the blueberry. The blueberry added so much. See, having that, like, I don't know, see, because like it's like juicy. Oh, and the fact that these donuts are this good still.
Yeah.
2 days later. 2 days later.
They don't seem to, like...
And it's not even like... It's actually over 48 hours technically because I bought them in the morning.
Yeah. And they've not went stale or anything. They taste like exactly, I feel like, as they should.
Very good. Last but not least. Alright, so we're actually in the future now, but just pretend we're doing this at the right time. So yeah, we had the maple pecan, a donut, and I was a wee bit worried about it at first before we ate it because the winter berry was so good.
It was so good, and we were like, oh man, we should have finished on that one.
However, bloody amazing.
Yeah, it carried over, and it was just as good. Yeah, the flavours were magnificent.
So good.
Everything you wanted. See how the what's that called? The toffee nut, sorry.
Oh, sorry, toffee.
The toffee nut latte and the kind of caramel waffle latte missed the mark a little bit, I feel like, in their flavours.
Yeah.
This is like everything that those drinks should have been in a donut.
Absolutely. We will definitely be going back to Doh, and you can
100%.
come with me next time and pick. But yeah, so go check out Doh Glasgow on, I'll put up here, on Instagram. Give them a wee follow, let them know that I sent you, and let's get back to the vlog. Okay, so it is day 15. Oh, there it is. Ooh, mulled cider, winter warming, sweet spiced apple. 0 caffeine, without milk. Oh, that could be good. Alright, so we did try the mulled cider tea. We've not discussed this yet in like person, so this is our first thoughts to you. Personally, I felt like it didn't taste like mulled cider, it just tastes like any regular fruit tea. I brewed it for 5 minutes, which is more than I said 4+ minutes, so maybe I had to brew it a wee bit longer, but I didn't get any apple.
I didn't get any apple for sure. I did get like fruit tea, and I maybe got a little bit of like mulled spice, maybe, but like not really heavily. It wasn't heavily. The spice wasn't the main thing of note. To be honest, it tasted like Aldi's orange and peach tea.
Yeah.
The immune booster
I knew it
tea or
tasted
whatever.
like one of them, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it tastes like that for some reason.
So
and it wasn't very heavy on like the cinnamon or anything like
maybe
that.
we should have like kept it on for like 8 minutes or something, but
I need to actually, I just saw to see how much glare I've got on these.
no, it's okay. So yeah. We also watched Red One, that's that new Christmas movie that's just came out this year, and honestly, best Christmas movie in a while.
Yeah,
literally.
Best one that is like been made recently, you know, because like I feel like Christmas movies, you know, they had a really good run. I feel like in like 1990s, early 2000s, and then they just didn't make a good like.
The thing is, it's very different from a Hallmark movie, whereas like a Hallmark movie is just like cheesy everyday stuff with like a sprinkle of magic. Whereas this was full on fantasy. This was full on Christmas, Santa.
Well, that's like what I mean, because like obviously like in the early like, you know, obviously we watched Jack Frost. Jack Frost was a great film, and it was you know relatively in that kind of time zone of like the 90s. You know, you've got stuff like, you know, like the Santa Claus.
That's what that really was reminiscent of.
I thought that was really reminiscent of that. But I don't think they've made a movie of like that genre of Christmas film and that caliber since then.
No, I agree.
I had like turned it on and watched it, kind of with the expectation that it was going to be like, I don't know, like some kind of daft Kevin Hart type movie.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you know the ones. It's like Kevin Hart, The Rock, all those guys in them, and they just kind of it's just the same bloody movie over and over again, and it's just crap. But that was actually good. That actually had like some layers to it. It was you know a more substantial than the kind of light box office money grab.
It was also good because it had like a lot of like facts and stuff like that, like a lot of like
it had a lot of stuff that was based off like real life lore, and then like woven obviously with creative license, which was really nice. You know, they weren't just making stuff up, but it was
a good cast, such a good cast.
The cast was a big cast,
and they done it well. I feel like sometimes with a big cast, sometimes you're a bit like, oh, they just cast them because of their name. But do you know what, I actually don't have any qualms with anyone that was in that movie. I think they all done a good job. And I think we're going to wrap up here because it's now like 10:30. We were spending some time brainstorming some stuff for the new year. I'm very excited for everything that I'm going to bring to you guys. So make sure you hit the like button because it really helps the channel. Please comment down below. Have you seen Red One yet? Would you like to see Red One? What are your thoughts? What's your favourite Christmas movie? Let me know down below. Also, make sure you subscribe and become part of the Bookish and Lifestyle family. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!